I'm out here at Loch again. As you can see, the weather's a bit brutal. Wasn't my idea to come out, but we're out. Today we're on our SIB. It's quite nice fishing for the SIB, it's very stable. The canoe's a wee bit wobbly compared to the SIB, you're more connected, which is nice. I've got a new fish finder. It's my first fish finder, it's pretty cool. I'll show you. It's the Humminbird Piranha Max 4DI down imaging. Basically it just goes straight down, tells you what's underneath you. It's really cool to see the depth and the ground conditions underneath. Find out where the pike are. And I always thought there was more pike and stuff at this side. But I've paddled up and down it now and it's actually really shallow, so I've come out a wee bit further. It's about 20 foot here. And in the middle it's like 40 foot. And there's big shoals of fish in the middle. But the problem is I don't have my anchor. And I couldn't get my outboard to start, my petrol outboard. So I'm literally rowing your boat. And as you see here, there's probably right there. That looks to me like a pike. So there's a pike underneath us, or maybe a couple foot in front of us, just there to the side. Pretty cool what you can see. Yeah, but it's bloody wet and bloody freezing and windy. It's a shame about the wind, like the wind does my head in. I just want to sit on top of a fish and fish it. But I see a shoal, by the time I get my rod and stuff out and get it like on target, I'm 20-30 foot away and then sit and cast again 60 foot away from where the shoal was. So it's pretty hard fishing today. My brother, he's on the bank way over there, same as usual, he won't come out in the boat. He's his second cast, he was straight onto a perch, a lovely wee perch. And he got lucky because it unhooked itself in the net and then he just picked it up for a picture, which he'd done himself for once. So hey, picked up his first fish. So yeah, it's nice, we're out, it's soaking, my hands are wet and cold. And yeah, so our power, I'll talk to you a bit about the Humminbird. So it's basically just connected to this transducer, which is this here, goes into the water, sits under the boat, tells you how deep it is, sits directly under the boat, and then I power it just to a car battery, 12 volt, and just hooked it up. And then I put my fishing box, and this is what I was using, that's what I caught that perch on the other day. And I just put my wee fishing box here, stick that with the rest of the fox ones. This is my lure, my pike lure box, not meant to catch perch on. I just keep my stuff in here, my net obviously, my wee rod, my rod holder. I don't want to take too many out with me today, it's mainly just about figuring out the loch. I'd love to learn more about this loch and where the fish are and the depths and stuff. And to be honest, I thought it was way deeper than this. I thought it was like maybe 30 foot deep here. Because when you cast out it just seems to go down for ages, but it's obviously just the wind taking the line. So yeah, it's not as deep as what I thought. Currently sitting at 9 foot and there's not that much fish over this side today. So I'm going to make my way over to the middle. I'll probably fish that for a little bit before I drift. You drift quite fast and far there. Oh, we're on! We're on! Oh. Hopefully I can get it. Let me just knock this here. Is it still on? Yep, it's on. Fish on! Bear with me a second. We're on. What is it? I think it's a wee perch. A wee perch. See if I can set my rod up. This thing up. Sorry about the unpleasant angle you're getting here. I'll just bring that in with my hands. Oh. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Ah. Well done, wee perch. Oh. A beautiful wee perch. Just trolling along there. And my wee SIB. Well done, wee perch. Back. Oh. The excitement of being on, it's lovely. Just a wee perch. Caught on this wee jig. Now they've just been trolling along the bottom. Just as the wind was blowing me, and it's obviously picked up, and I just seen the Happy days, that's already. Makes a difference. See when you're just on a wee fish like that, it just makes a difference. But I'm gonna, now that I've caught, that's good. And I'm gonna go into the middle where I should be onto the bigger fish and hopefully more fish. And as you see, I've already drifted up the loch in this 5 minutes that I've been chatting. We started off pretty much way over there. I've already drifted this far in 5 minutes, so it's hard to fish one spot. I'm just about on the side, so I'm going to put my phone away. And yeah, I'll row my boat gently down the loch. Mark's out with us today, he's got his wee boat. And he's already went in, he's standing under the tree, it's pretty bad weather. And there's ducks right there. Anyway, I'm about to crash into the side, I don't want to do that. It looks like we just went over a big, either a shoal with perch or bait fish. There's still some under us. Quite a few under us. 31 foot, so they're probably between 20 and 25 foot. It could be trout, it could be perch, it could be anything. My line's sitting loose, so it's on the ground. I'm almost back over at the van. It's windy, it's a hell of a paddle across when you're just getting blown about. But anyway, I'm going to do a wee bit of fishing here for a second since there's fish. See if I can catch them. If I can add to the bag. No, that I've got a bag there, I've got to put back. But this is saying, isn't it? Anyway, wish me luck. The weather is brutal. Pretty choppy for this wee loch. I don't have my outboard. Boys are still out in the bank, they're not gone back out in the boat I think they're backing up. Chon said 2 perch, Mark said 1. I've 1, hoping to get a second. Perch or a pike. So it depends. There's fish under us here. Check behind us. Again because we're going off track from the van. Cheers for joining us. Make sure you give it a like and subscribe. It's a good section to put it down. Right, take care, bye. The weather is brutal. Pretty choppy for this wee loch. I don't have my outboard. Boys are still out in the bank, they're not gone back out in the boat I think they're backing up. Chon said 2 perch, Mark said 1. I've 1, hoping to get a second. Perch or a pike. So it depends. There's fish under us here. Check behind us. So at this point, it was really windy. Obviously you can't hear much. I was basically saying that I was going back to the van. The wind was blowing me quite hard.